Welcome back to the channel, folks, and here we have another camera. Now this time we have a Polaroid from 1963. This is the model J66 land camera model J66. This is the second type that they came out. Well, basically it's the same ones from the 1961 model, but this is the 1963 model, and there's one big difference on this, and I'll go ahead and go over that with you. Now, Polaroid was a revolutionary company. It was sort of like going into the future at that time, because all the cameras basically were rangefinders. You had SLRs, but you couldn't basically see the film. You had to take it to get developed, and that was the norm. That was the norm. There was no digital. There was no screen to see what you're taking. Nothing. It's basically you take the photographs, and then you go develop them, and it would take days to get it back, and all that. Basically, that was the normal. Well, Polaroid was like state of the art. It was like when they came out with that instant photograph, that they had basically what their technology was, it was like a dark room inside of the camera. The camera would develop the film, and then you just have to take it out and wait a few seconds, and then the film would just appear right in front of you. That was unbelievable back at this time, and it was basically like one of those cartoons, the Jetsons. You know, you think you're in the future. You know, so everybody was super excited about these cameras. Now, this is one of the first ones from. Well, this started in 61, and I think it ended in 64. But it was a massive camera. It's a massive camera, heavy, well built, as I'll show you. And they started, after this model, they started going a little bit cheaper until they got to the plastic ones, which weighed, they really weighed nothing. It was just a big bulky plastic one. But this one from 1963, I think is probably the best one of this style, and I'll tell you why. Let's go right here first to the lens. Now, you can tell it's a 63 because it has a blue dot, and when it has a blue dot, it has the upgrade lens, which is the f14.5. It's a better lens than the 1961 and 62 model. As you can see right here, I don't know if you can see it right there. This is where you adjust the lighting, if you want it lighter, neutral, or dark. I mean, if you're basically depending on where you're at, this will basically adapt to the lighting. So you can see this camera's in very good shape. It's kind of old. I mean, it's old, you can tell, but it's in good shape because they're very well built. Okay, here's the counter right on top, right here, and that basically tells you how much film you've used. This is right here. This is the eyepiece. This is the viewfinder, and it's really cool because it pops up, and then when you don't need it, it pops right back down. Here's where you take the picture, snap the shot right here, and they numbered them because they have a preview in the back that shows you what to do. They got a number 1, number 2, number 3, and I think number 4, and it basically shows you what to do step by step. The camera also expands. I'm going to do right now, I'm going to expand it, and this is when it's ready to take the shot. Now, when you're not taking the shot, you fold it down, and it has, like I said, when you're not taking the shot, you fold it back in, and that way you have a carrying case. It's got a leather belt here that you can carry it around. It's really cool. Now when you open it up again, right on the side here, it has a built-in flash that you can take out, put a bulb in, and then this rotates, which is great because say you're inside and you don't want to hit your subject in the face. That's bad lighting. You just rotate it up a little bit, let it ricochet from the ceiling or the wall, and that's phenomenal that they did that. And then this goes back in and folds back in. Okay, this is a sensor here that'll give you the exposure, and it just state of the art, as you can tell, back in the day, this time, especially in the early 60s. Okay, when you're gonna take a shot, this is the number 2 here. So it goes up, you hit it, and then basically it goes back down again. You take your shot, you take another shot, you put it back up, hit it, goes back down. I'll fold this back up. As you can see, very well made, good mechanism. This right here, this right here, as you can see right here, once you expand it the whole way, this locks it. And then you push it down and it unlocks it. I didn't expand it the whole way, I just wanted to show you. And then this folds right back up. Very good glass, as you can see. I want to turn it around so you can see the other side of it. Hey, very good viewfinder. And then it just folds back down. This is another number here. And then it'll tell you exactly what the numbers are for. Okay, push white button, but then you got the blue button, and it tells you step by step, so you won't mess up or not do the right thing. It's got it right all there, you know. This is a heavy camera. I would say it weighs around 4 pounds, so it's kind of heavy. The way you open this camera, okay, I'll show you. And you open it right here. Okay, folks, so when you push this lever back, this panel opens up. And then you got more instructions right here on this side. And this is where you get the film. Well, you can, basically, I'll show you how it works, but you open this up to get the film. When the film comes out, this part here, okay, let me see if I can open it so you can see it. This part here opens up, and you see these teeth right here. That you can pull and then cut the film with those teeth, so that way one film comes out. Okay, and let me close this back up. Now, to open up the whole latch, it's got a lever right here. It's got a lever. This lever, you open it up, okay? It's closed like this, and then you open it just like that. And then this whole thing comes out. And here's where you put your roll of film right here. Well, it's basically a big roll. It's a big roll of film. And then you expand it this way. Now, I'll show you how to do that. You open this up here. And then it expands. And then this is the cavity for the lens here. And it's very solidly made, very well made. This is like the dark room. This is where it develops on the inside. It develops, and it's like a 2-layer dark room. Right? Close this up, and then you close this up, and then you go ahead and latch it back on, and it's locked right there. This is just a really fantastic vintage historical camera that I came across at an estate sale. Now, I saw a listing on eBay, somebody selling it for $500 and something. I don't know if that's the price these are going for in working order. I'm going to test this one and make sure it is in working order, most likely sell it, but I'm not sure exactly about the price. We're going to study that and see. but it looks like it's in really good condition. I mean, it's just something that it's great to have something like this, to tell you the truth. It's got for the tripod right here, because you have basically it's a piece of history. It's just a piece of history, as you can see. I'm going to give you a view of the whole thing. I'm going to go around it, and that way you can see that it's just something else. It's a huge camera, huge. I don't have, yeah, I can compare it to this book, and it's about the same size of the book. I mean, it's big and heavy. And this is the strap. This is for carrying it around. Once again, folks, thanks a lot for watching the channel. It's a pleasure for me to bring content to the channel, and these are some of my interests, and so I try to share it with others. Thanks for watching, folks. You have a great day.